Hey, it is such a beautiful day. I wanted to come and do a video have a little chat with you on the deck. That needs a lot of painting. No filter, so I don't even know what I look like. It doesn't matter. All right, what I want to talk about is it's not about the food. It's not about the exercise. It's not about, I forgot the other thing. Anyways, it's about so many other things in your life that are getting in the way, or that you may not realize, or that you're not changing. So even though it could be like, oh my God, I've been wanting to lose weight, I've been wanting to eat healthy, but every time I try, something stops me and I just can't control my eating, or I want to eat this, but I always grab the snacks that are around the house, and things like that. That's kind of that's the result. So that's the result of what's going on inside and what's going on in the rest of your life. It's a result. So the cause of you not sticking with things or not losing the weight and stuff is not that you snack on all the crap around your house, right? It's not that when you go out with friends you feel guilty, so you just order what they're ordering. That's just a result of the way you're thinking, and also your life. Like sometimes our life seems so, there's so many things that need to change, and we feel like so many people are making it hard for us to change, whether it's a spouse, kids, whatever, right? Like, oh, because of this, I can't, right? And so you believe that, so then you continue to do things because you think like if your spouse brings home food that's not good, or is cooking the food you don't like, or that's really fatty or something like that, right? And so you're like, what can I do? Like, this is just the way it is. And so you go into like kind of like this, I'm helpless over this situation, and this is why it's not working for me. But really it's, so many women want to appease other people. It's like, I want to keep the peace. I would cause them to be uncomfortable, like going to a family gathering and saying, it's no big deal. I think eat whatever you want at a family gathering or Christmas or whatever. Like, that's not even the problem. It's what you do almost every day. It's what you do every single day, right? So continually saying, because of this, I can't. Because of this, I can't. That's like the result. That's a result of something that's going on inside of you, which is like, you're not taking power over yourself, right? You're not standing in your personal power, and you're not claiming what you want. You're not deciding, and you're not taking the proper action. You're allowing the thoughts in your head, the opinions of others, worrying about pleasing others, keeping the peace, not pissing off other people. That's what's stopping you. So it's like, you feel like you must do all this for others, but you put yourself back. You're not realizing that you are taking away your health and wellness to please other people, right? It's like you're giving up you for other people consistently over and over and over again. And you might notice that in relationships, especially with a partner, right? It's like, wow, I'm constantly, I just do what they want because they get a little pissed and they may not be happy, and oh my God, then they pout, and it's probably why I'm still single a lot of times. Right? It's, we got to remember that each person gets to do I'm trying to find a good spot. Each person gets to do what's right for them and what is good for their health and wellness. And supporting each other is great, right? I think that's great. But when you go to make the change in your life, when you want to make a change and you're like, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to change my life, I'm going to do something different, I'm going to quit my job and change my career. That could freak out someone in your life, right? Freak them right out. And sometimes we feel like, I need to convince them, I need to get their okay, I need them to be okay before I make the move. And that's just simply, you're going to stay stuck usually if you do that. That's just never going to happen, right? Like, it's like, you make the move, you stand strong. Like, I know I'm doing this for my health and well-being. I know I am doing this for me. It'll be the best for me and the best for others. Because when you firmly, wholly take care of yourself, you will feel better, be happier, be more joyful, not be as frustrated and bitter, and you'll feel better. And so then you will be better for others. And what I found is 100% of the time, when someone starts to really take care of themselves and it starts to show, it starts to leak to other people. Like, other people begin, and you guys, I'm not even kidding. Every client has said that. They do not pressure their kids or their husband or whatever to eat better. And they eventually do. And that happened to me many times too. It's like, no matter what you think, you can say, my 14-year-old son, or work with women 50 plus now though, but my 14-year-old son would never, ever, ever do this. I can guarantee you. He may not, but he will probably get better if you consistently, start doing better yourself, start showing up, start standing in your power. Because when you stand strong in your power, you give off this energy of like, no one else can convince me different. In other words, it's like you have your life, and I respect, and don't argue with people, right? Don't ever try to make them do what you're doing. That'll backfire. So it's like, you know what? That's good. I respect you. You continue on your journey if that's what you want. Do what you believe is right for you. Honestly, I'm choosing to do what is right for me, and I hope you respect that. But if you don't, there's nothing I can do about that right now. So I'm choosing me. I'm happy doing what I'm doing for me. I'm still here to love you, to be with you, whatever, whatever you want to say, whatever's true in your heart. But have those conversations and stop saying that that person would be mad or that person wouldn't support you. And if you make a big change in your life, the people around you may freak out a little bit because they're like, I don't want to make a change. Why is she making a change? She's making me now think I need to make a change, right? They take it on. And you got to stand strong. You got to say to them, no. If you want to stay the same, I'm not judging at all. You do what is best for you, right? And I think that just as women just put their wellness and happiness and their peace, they give up their peace for someone else's peace. And if you want to get out of this, like seriously, it requires an inner work. And that's what I'm doing in my new one-on-one program, Breakthrough. The Breakthrough Experience, it's really about getting down to exactly what are the things you're thinking, feeling, and experiencing that are keeping you in these repeated patterns and loops and keeping you appeasing things or not making those changes or being too fearful, right? Like sometimes we don't know how to move out of this fear because doing it on our own is extremely hard. And that's why having someone to guide you, support you, give you the focus, give you someone to talk to. And if there's someone here, hello, sorry, I can't see any comments. But yeah, my 6-week program is a one-on-one experience. So if you're like, oh my God, I really need support and help making any kind of change in your life, or just getting to the root of, I don't know why I'm repeating these things. Why can't I stick with something? Because once you get to the root of it and you start to take, we design a plan for you. So you will take specific action on a plan that fits into your life. This is the important thing. You're not going to do what you don't want to do. So I'm not going to force you to do it, right? We come up with a plan that works in your life, that fits in your life, that feels good to you. And you take it 1 week at a time, 1 week at a time. This is what I'm working, right? So it makes it doable. It makes it not overwhelming. And you have contact. We have Zoom once a week. Plus you have contact with me every day to ask me questions and help guide you. And yeah, just make those changes. It's like 6 weeks, you can be so much further ahead than where you are if you try to do this on your own and stay in those repetitive loops and not even realize that something deeper is holding you back, with whatever you need help with. All right, that's my message for today. Say hello if you've watched. Feel free to share this if you think someone else might benefit from it. And if it's beautiful and warm where you are, get outside into nature. Do something that's good for you. Take time for you, even if it's 10 or 15 minutes. All right, bye.